cool. There's certain things not cool. Intentional and not
all
cool.
is fair
No,
in basketball
and not cool.
He should bring
That
his
is
own.
worse than
LeBron is
Jalen Brooks's
salty.
comments.
Like,
Give me a break. Give me a
Really?
break. No, it's outrageous. Low key, I could
LeBron
do 12
is-
minutes.
I bet LeBron is
It's
ticked
outrageous. There's certain things you don't do. You know, when Jordan was in the playoffs, you think the other team didn't make sure there was dice available? Of course they did.
Okay.
You know, certain things you just don't do.
Play that quarters game. Wonderful. Head to the Garden. Lowry to Bam. This play seems like it would work every single time. I'd call that every other play. 15, 8, and 6 for Bam, but the Heat lost. Weird. Braves Marlins.
Wide.
It's that aforementioned Junior stolen base. Adds a little something extra here. See, that's why I love him. Just a little something. And then he calls timeout. Sorry, I did a somersault. Can I get
he's
timeout?
about to come off the base.
I would say no. Leads the National League with 14 stolen bases. Also hit a double.
I
Braves won
love it.
6-0.
I love the return of the stolen base.
Oh, I thought you just loved doubles. Wonderful.
Those two.
Orioles in scenic Kansas City. Look at the beautiful fountains. Cedric Mullins tracks this one down. A great catch.
Oh,
Orioles win it 11-7. Royals are stuck at 7 wins, 7-23.
They are 1-13 at home.
Not great.
It's not good.
Well, don't worry, you're getting a
you're
new
not
stadium.
talking, Mr.
Well,
Royals.
but are they playing there now? Well, this is not good. They're not good.
Fair. Weird. Lakers up 2. And now it's a tie game because Anthony Davis scored this for the wrong team. He came down on the other side of the court and then scored again, so he had back-to-back points.
You know what? Looney in the stat sheet gets credit for that. Also, he deserves it. Because I think because Looney's been so great on the offensive glass, AD panicked a bit there.
Oh, that's good.
I think it's
I'll
good.
buy that. Wonderful. Third quarter. Gary Payton, the second, dunks near LeBron. Some people, near. Not on him.
The glove.
I like GP's response.
The glove.
I just don't think he was paying attention.
No,
You don't think he saw it?
no, I already saw it. I think he knew it. I think he was
he's just a
telepathically
cool
trash
customer.
talking his kid.
He's a
okay.
cool customer. Wow.
2 of his 2. And then finally the weird Nationals Cubs. After Abraham Lincoln is hit with a chair.
Wait.
Bingo, right there.
Wow.
America's foremost conservationist, Theodore Roosevelt, is picked up and slammed.
No.
You would think it would go through a table. No, the table doesn't break.
What in the world is going on?
Where's the Secret Service?
Nationals win 4-1.
This is supposed to be a fun, jolly
Wow.
break.
That
in
got
the action.
dark.
I didn't even put in
gosh.
George Washington being punched in the face.
Dang, what the mascot world?
Where the Knicks won barely.
Was Taft okay?
Taft was fine.
Okay.
Calvin Coolidge got the people's elbow. The Knicks barely won. Trailed by 6 with 7 minutes to go. Brunson and Hart pulled away. Julius Randle played pretty well. Yeah. But, Brew, did that make you more or less confident?
Yeah, because I picked the Knicks in 7. Less confident, I will say that.
Oh.
Yeah, I mean, I would have loved to have the Knicks come out there and clean their clocks.
Yeah.
Without Jimmy Butler, right? But we have seen even this postseason and certainly postseasons past, teams win games without their stars. So the Knicks avoided that. At this point in the season, a win is a win.
Well, they avoided-
And I still feel like they can win this series.
I know you said Boston you thought could come back from losing the first 2 at home. The Knicks would not have been able to.
No,
Because all the rep you were saying about Doc, Spoelstra, the opposite. Harden,
Spoelstra is
Jimmy,
a freaking magician.
Exactly.
I mean,
So,
they started 3 undrafted players last
so
night.
You
can
hate that
No,
these guys
I'm just saying,
Hold
like,
on.
there's a reason guys don't get drafted.
So this is what I actually found most interesting about the game. The Knicks avoided disaster, and here's a reason for optimism. The guys who need to be their 3 best players.
Yeah,
Not always
yes.
their 3 best players, but the guys who they need to be their 3 best players. Jalen, Julius, and RJ all showed up big. And Josh Hart had a good moment late, a good offensive rebound.
I love
He's a
Josh
good
Hart, yeah.
option. My guy Quentin Grimes had a rough game. Obi didn't do much. But they found a way to win in the spot that I was talking about earlier. Lose the first game at home, you got to win game 2. Right. They were the 14th straight team to do it. On the Heat side of things, there is an element of what they do in Miami I don't understand why more teams don't try to emulate it on the player development side. They clearly have correctly figured out the overall talent is, by the rest of the league, a touch overrated in importance, and getting guys who will buy into our system and play our way and appreciate their roles is underrated, not when it comes to regular season success necessarily, but when it comes to being able to be inserted in big moments. Because, Brew, I get what you're saying, that we've seen the Bucks win without Giannis and the Sixers win. We've seen that. But the Heat already we're like, they don't have enough talent. And then Hero broke his hand. And then Jimmy, who carried him everywhere, was out for the game. Then Oladipo blew out his patella. And they got 7 undrafted guys suiting up for him. And they're up 6 in the fourth quarter of a playoff game.
2 things. One, that's Pat Riley. All right, and very few other teams have a guy with that type of clout who can instill that type of culture, number one. Number 2, let's keep it real. I agree. I love Heat culture and the, little engine that they've become. But when they've won it all, they had LeBron and Dwayne Wade and Shaq. And, they've won with superstars like everybody else.
But they've been able to, my point is, they have had more success post LeBron, Wade, and all that than the Clippers, who have gone superstar. They've made a finals. They've made a conference finals.
Because of injuries.
How about this? Let's look at it a different way. Since LeBron left, there's only like 5 teams in the league that have had more success than Miami.
Can I pitch you another alternate theory?
It's true.
That's how you define success.
Well,
they overachieved.
They've made a finals. They made a conference finals.
They lost. Fine. They made a finals.
By that definition, only 4 teams have ever had success since LeBron. Like, there haven't been a lot of champions.
They overachieved. Spoelstra, like I said, he's a magician, but let's not
go ahead. Aren't they just lucky? They're 27th in threes in the regular season. Let's be honest. They're 27th in threes, and then Tyler Hero leaves, and now they lead the league in the playoffs for 43%.
I don't think it's luck.
It's going to come down. I'm saying they're on okay, how about this? It's a little bit nicer. They're on a hot streak from 3, and it's going to come back down.
They've inserted a Duncan Robinson.
They inserted Duncan Robinson. Jimmy doesn't take threes in the regular season. And Milwaukee's whole defensive strategy is let teams shoot threes, and that's what the majority of their games have come against.
Come down. Shot 34%.
I still got the Knicks in 7.
Okay. I still have the Heat in this series, but I think I said Heat in this
series.
I do have the Heat in this series. Okay. Jimmy Butler is a world destroyer.
He wanted to pick the Heat to get to.
Yeah, I did. I did.
Brew, it's panic time for you next.
Really?
Built to serve.
Welcome back to another excellent episode. Game 2 tonight. Game 1 for the newly crowned MVP, who took to the floor this morning. We haven't seen Embiid play since April 20th, if you don't count this video. He left the door wide open for a comeback when he met the media. Take a listen.
It's a possibility, just like it was a possibility in the first game. But, I'm going to listen to those guys and, see what they have to say, the doctors. And, obviously I want to play.
Box. And all of a sudden, LeBron's retiring his number.
Yeah.
Right.
Take a listen.
2-time champion will get it retired.
The Lakers franchise over the years, over the course of their existence, has always had dominant big men and dominant guys that have been a force at the rim. And, that's why their jerseys are in the rafters. And AD will be up there when he's done playing and rafters.
So before I throw it to you, Brew, I thought that was very smart of LeBron.
Agreed.
Because to compare AD to Shaq, Wilt, Kareem after a handful of good games, I just feel like he's trying to gas him up.
I agree.
To
it is
continue
smart.
this.
Yep,
have him play aggressively.
Totally agree. It was very smart from LeBron. Look, AD was phenomenal last night. It was the type of game that I looked at, and it's one of the few times I don't cringe or frown or throw things when I see Anthony Davis on the top 75 list of all time.
Oh.
That's the type of game that makes me say, you know what? Okay, it was a little premature, but that's him.
Sure.
He is one of the best 75 players ever. He was great. Now, do I expect to see this throughout the series? No.